Hey guys, so we're here today with Sabrina, and we're at the Fremont skate park. And so you have been skating for how long?
Well, I used to skate every day for like a year, but I haven't skated in a year, so.
Okay, so you started skating 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then you stopped skating after a year.
Yes.
So here's my first question is, why did you start skating?
This skate park like just opened up, and me and my friend were bored, and her brother was like, "Oh, did you see that new skate park?" We're like, "What?" So we went to go check it out, and the next morning we like both started skating.
Okay, so a skate park opened up near your house, and then you guys were like, wow, let's go there, and this is cool.
Yeah.
And then you skated there for a year.
Mm-hmm.
So basically you started skating at a park.
Yes.
Okay, cool. See, that's very much different than I started skating, because there was no parks. So it was like just started skating in the street, and that's all there was, right? For years and years. So for me, that's kind of an interesting concept. But I imagine with all the new parks being built, a lot of people start skating like that. Okay, so if you started skating at a park, then what was your first trick that you learned?
My first trick was rock to fakie.
Okay.
In the mini bowl, yeah.
So you learned to drop in, or you started in the middle and learned rock to fakie?
Oh no, I dropped in first.
And how long did it take you to learn that?
To drop in, a couple weeks.
Okay.
I don't know, I picked it up pretty fast in the beginning, yeah.
That's very fast. Did you have somebody teaching you?
Yeah, my friend was holding my hand.
While you dropped in?
Yeah, she was like inside, and then she was holding my hand while I dropped in.
That's terrifying.
We like helped each other.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's kind of how I taught Lance. I held his hand on the, no, but that would be really funny. Okay, cool. So you actually know not a lot of ramp tricks, but I think that's where you kind of excel the best. Mm-hmm. So then we're gonna try and teach you some like flat ground tricks, I think.
Okay.
Also, we'll learn some tricks all around the park.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So my next question is, you skated for a year, and then you stopped skating for a year. Mm-hmm. So she hasn't really skated for a year.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
And why did you stop?
Because soccer season was coming up, and I don't know, I played 3 sports at my school, so that just like took up a lot of time, and the park closes at 8, so I couldn't skate after practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. Okay, so then did you decide to start pickup skating again, or did we just be like, we're going to make a video series with you? See, we used to see her around this park all the time, and then we stopped seeing you.
Yeah.
And then we were like, what happened? We should get her back and like teach her some more tricks. Mm-hmm. So do you have like a reason to begin skating again?
Yeah, so I'm probably going to be transferring to school down in SoCal, and they skate a lot there, so I want to be able to like use it as transportation and be able to like ollie over cracks. Yeah. So I don't have to stop.
Yeah, you'd literally be like the coolest skater skating across campus doing like tricks on your way to the next class. No, it'd be awesome, right?
That would be cool, yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so tell me where this board came from.
I've actually never bought a board. People would just like give me their old boards because I had like a really bad one. But I don't even know what type of board it is.
Okay, let me check this out. It looks like a Alien Workshop Grant Taylor.
Oh, yeah, that's an Alien.
Yeah, and then Grant Taylor is the pro. And this is like a, I don't know, maybe an 8.5. Like, it's a pretty wide board. Well, compared to mine, which is a very skinny board. You can kind of see the difference. And yeah, so somebody gave you the whole complete?
No, that people would just give me like random parts, so I just like set it up myself.
So you're here skating at the skate park, and somebody's just like, hey, you're awesome. Here's a board.
Yeah, I like dropped into like the deep over there, and they're like, oh my god, how did you, like, wow. So they gave me the board.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's actually a very cool story. Like, to just show up at the skate park and do tricks and be
I
like,
was so stoked. Yeah, someone like came out of his car. He was like, oh, like, do you want these? I was like, okay.
That's awesome.
He ended up being the janitor at my school. He was like, oh, I gave you like the wheels one time.
The janitor at your school?
Yes.
So you're at school doing schoolwork, and the janitor was like,
walking by after practice. He was like, do you remember me? Like, no. He's like, oh, I gave you the wheels.
What? That's awesome. Okay, cool. So do you have a bunch of friends that still skate too, or?
There's a lot of the guys that I used to skate with, they still skate, but I used to have like a group of like 4 girls who would all come here all the time, but they don't really skate that much anymore.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Well, we'll have to get them back and get them skating.
Yeah.
And then you can have your whole posse of girl skaters.
One of them is my neighbor, the one I started with. So
oh, really?
I think I could convince her to come back.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I want to make a video of her holding your hand while you drop into the pool.
I know. Actually, I have a video of that. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, how many, can you do like just regular flat ground tricks? I guess the most basic one is an ollie.
No, I tried, but I couldn't get any pop or air.
Okay, so you've practiced the steps, but you can't really. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I think that's a good one that hopefully we'll be able to learn today.
Okay.
I mean,
hopefully.
It's kind of funny because usually kids take months and months to learn how to ollie, right?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, some people. I think when I first started, it took me 6 months.
Oh my God.
I mean, I was in the middle of the mountains, in the middle of nowhere with nobody to help me and no YouTube videos, and I had no idea what I was doing. So
oh my God.
sometimes we come to make these videos, and if somebody doesn't master it in like 10 minutes, they feel like, oh no, I'm a failure. But it takes a long time. But yeah, we definitely have the practice steps well down, and I think we can get you to do some definite tricks.
Right on.
How about like shove-its and stuff like that?
I used to be able to do that. Not that well, but I tried before.
Right.
But it was mostly, I just mostly did like training tricks.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna give you this video. This seems like a, what would you call it? Like just a blatant, terrible product placement. So I'm sorry, it's not meant to be like that. But you watch that.
Thank you, I will.
And then, because we're gonna be going through the steps that are in that video, and we're gonna try and keep it in the same order. We'll probably do a whole bunch of other tricks as well.
Okay.
But this order is very specific. It's ollie, front side 180, back side 180, pop shove, front shove, heel flip, and kick flip.
Okay.
And so, ideally, eventually, you learn all of those.
Okay.
But we're not making any promises, and we might just go into an ollie and a front side 180, and then do a boneless, and then whatever.
Okay.
Right?
Seems cool.
Okay, seems very cool. Okay, so a huge thanks to Sabrina for coming out. You guys can check out her Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Sabrina_Listek.
So definitely check it out, and we'll write it down here so you guys can go there. Cool, so we're gonna do more episodes, and we're hoping to teach you a ton of tricks.
Awesome.
And progress, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So thanks again for coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Please click that subscribe button, click that like button down there, and then leave a comment below if you guys have a certain trick that you think she should learn or a certain idea for a further episode. Let us know because we want to make a cool series out of this. Definitely check out Skateboarding Made Simple. It's available on all these platforms, iBooks, BrailleSkateboarding.com, and Google Play. It's the most comprehensive video we've ever made, and it teaches skateboarding better than anything else out there. You won't be disappointed.